my stuff clear for this one, though, don't they? Anything else, hell no. Alright. Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Okay, missed it. Oh, snap. Hold on, y'all. What's up, scrub? Hold on. Trying to get this thing straightened out. It's tripping. Hold on. What's up, Jamie? Talking about the Miami shades. Say that. Yeah, you can say that. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm trying to get this damn thing to work, but it seems like it ain't working, so. Oh, man, it's always something. Hold on. This thing is way too the Ice Cube swag, that's what we're gonna call it. Yeah, this damn mount ain't working. I'll fix it in a minute. But yo, what if Donovan McNabb and Randy Moss were teammates over Donovan being a teammate of Terrell Owens? How would that have looked? Man, what is going on, dog? Why we got traffic, bruh? This is why I hate it out here, bruh. Y'all be having traffic for no damn reason. It's like they be having traffic for no reason, man. Hold on, y'all. I got a lot going on. I can never do nothing in peace. They are messing with my screen. Alright, so what if you had Randy Moss and Donovan McNabb? Now this one's different because Randy Moss really didn't care about, you know, having the spotlight. Moss would have never been demanding the ball like T.O. I think him and Randy Moss would have clicked a lot better than him and T.O. Like I said, you got a guy in Randy Moss who don't really care about the spotlight, never really had an ego. Terrell had an ego, along with McNabb. Both of those guys were sensitive. Randy Moss not sensitive. Randy Moss gonna put his hand up. You better have that ball there for him to go grab. Randy wouldn't have been in McNabb's ear telling him to throw him 100 damn balls. 2. Yeah, you could say 2. It would have been interesting to see this pairing together. This pairing would have been beautiful to watch. This would have been very good to watch. Man, what is y'all doing? Cuz y'all cannot drive, man. Yeah, you got Mcnabb and you got Randy Moss playing together on the same team. You would have had no ego. Mcnabb would have had a guy to stretch the field. Oh man, would they? They would have been dangerous. You would have had Moss on the outside, going deep, damn near every play. It was. Yep, 2 level-headed guys. What people didn't realize about Randy Moss is Randy Moss knew how to run plays. He knew how to run every route tree. Everybody loved to put T over Randy Moss, and I'd be like, you're stupid. Randy Moss could do everything T.O. could do. T.O. could not run that fly like Moss could. And that's facts. Plus, Randy Moss was a very underrated blocker. People forget, Randy could block. Randy used to give guys the business. Whenever Robert Smith was running the ball and head up, like he was ready to break, he broke. He broke out. Did his thing. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I'm all discombobulated because there's a lot going on out here. All right, there we go. All right, so basically, Randy would have been able to run the fly. They'd have been able to they would have been able to get the plays done. You would have had Randy Moss running the fly at another level. Mcnabb would have been able to get the ball to him. And then in big games, he would have came up. What's up, King Magnus? Yeah, McNabb was a problem out there. The running back in the mix would have been Brian Westbrook. Brian Westbrook would have been straight. You would have had Brian Westbrook. You would have had not only Brian Westbrook, you would have had Correll Buckhalter. You would have had Deuce on defense. That Eagles team would have won. You would have gave McNabb Moss instead of T.O. That would have worked. That would have been beautiful. That would have been real beautiful. Philadelphia would have been a tough place to come play in January. And you got Randy Moss there making those big catches. Telling you. This is what I'm saying. If you look from a football perspective, Terrell Owens would have made Andy Reid better. You know how he would have made Andy Reid better? Randy Moss would have been talking to Andy Reid. They would have been going over the plays. Moss wouldn't have been very standoffish. Terrell Owens is a very standoffish guy. Even when he's not trying to be, he is. He always takes everything to heart. When you're trying to coach him, when you're trying to talk to him, Terrell Owens is a very hard personality to go at. That's why I said I think he would have been better with Michael Vick. Donovan McNabb would have been better with Randy Moss. That mix-up would have worked out perfectly. Now, some people are going to disagree. He wouldn't even have to run the ball. He wouldn't have ran the ball, but see, Randy Moss would have got in his ear more. You see, Randy Moss would have been able to tell him, yo, we can run these type of plays. Moss would have opened the playbook up a lot more. He would open that playbook up big time. Now, running the ball, Randy Moss would have been very dangerous at that, because the thing that Moss does well, this is something he does very well, is he has the ability to teach other receivers. Like, he knows how to get other receivers open. He knows how to go from X to the Z. He could also play the slot. Yeah, Brady would have played great with anybody. You know. But Terrell Owens' personality is very hard to deal with. Randy Moss's personality really isn't hard to deal with. Randy Moss is a great player. Like, Bill Belichick even said this. Belichick said, I learned a lot from Randy Moss. And he did. He learned a whole lot from him. You know, like, Terrell Owens basically got mad at the Hall of Fame and did it at his alma mater instead of doing it at the Hall of Fame. Randy Moss wouldn't have cared. If Randy Moss would have been second ballot, Randy Moss wouldn't have cared. Terrell Owens has always been a hater. He was hating on Randy Moss, just like Shannon Sharp. They all were hating. They always hated Randy Moss because Randy Moss was that guy. Like, Shannon Sharp and T.O. was hating on him. I didn't respect T.O. before that, and I definitely lost respect for him after that. When he was hating on Randy Moss and tried to bring up his stuff off the field. But it's like, bruh, Terrell Owens, the reason why you weren't first ballot is because you always been bitching. You always bitch all the time. You always crying. You always been a crybaby. You cried over the stupidest stuff. It's like, bruh, all you had to do was shut the F up sometimes and just play the game. You couldn't do that. You always had to stand off on something. And that's your problem. Nobody else gonna tell you that. But I tell you that. They've always hated on Randy Moss because Randy Moss was better than them. But the thing about Terrell Owens, oh yeah, Justin Jefferson did. Because Justin Jefferson knows who the GOAT receiver is. It's Randy Moss. Randy Moss, the greatest receiver to ever touch the field. Then you got Sterling Sharp, and then you got Jerry Rice. Sterling Sharp and Randy Moss were better than Jerry Rice. They had better hands too. Jerry was a beast because Jerry could run routes. Jerry was nasty at running the routes. He was a tacticianer. T.O. or Calvin Johnson. I'm taking Calvin Johnson over T.O. T.O.'s not in my top 10. I would have T.O. probably at 12 or 13 on my list. Yeah, stick 'em glue Jerry. And then everybody wanted to give Jerry a pass on that. Everybody was wearing stick'ems. I'm like, all right, man. If y'all say so.
Hello, how can I help you?
I got a prescription.
Perfect. Let me take a look. When did you need this by, sir?
Whenever you can get it to me.
Is it okay if I schedule it for later today around like 6?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
All right, you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Michael was good. Michael Irvin was he was good. The thing about Michael Irvin made clutch catches. But as an overall receiver, Michael Irvin's in like probably my top 20 something. Mike was more like a clutch guy, like when you needed a big play. I never really seen him. What's up, boy?
What's up, dog? You didn't work today?
I'm off.
Oh, shit.
This whole week.
Really? Vacation?
Yep.
Enjoy that shit.
Hell yeah. You do too. I ain't know your birthday was 2 days after mine. Yours the 6th, right?
I was the first.
You're the first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the 4th.
Are you? Nice.
All right, then.
Yeah, shit, I'm headed home, dog. I'm done.
Oh, good. I'm finna go get lit some more.
Fuck that.
Be safe. Oh, man. What's up, Mello? What up, Strictly? Best receiver in the past 15 years is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's my number 4 receiver of all time. I got Fitzgerald right after Jerry. I got Randy. I got damn, what's it? Oh yeah, Sterling. I got Jerry. I got Larry, and I got Marvin Harrison. Those is my 5. Yeah, it is a damn shame. Yeah, Hines Ward. I like that Hines Ward. I don't like Chad. I ain't really like Chad Johnson. Chad was good for like a 3-4 year span. Like where he was damn near unstoppable. What's up, Dominique Brown? Never seen you before. Make sure you subscribe to the page. Is McNabb a top 5 QB that never won a ring? Let's see. I got Warren Moon, Dan Marino. Who else would I say? McNair would be my number 3. I would say he's top 5. I got McNabb number 4. I'll put him number 4. Larry Fitzgerald, I got number 4 on my list all time. Oh, hell yeah. If the Bucks would have had Donovan McNabb, we'd have won 3 damn Super Bowls with that defense. Are you kidding me? Philly ain't know how to use McNabb. We'd have used him perfectly. Oh, I do know Dominique. I remember watching those Eagles teams. McNabb, T.O., and Brian Westbrook, yep. Andre Johnson's good. I got Andre probably top 15, almost like top 18 or 20. Claypool or Metcalf. They're good. Claypool, I think Metcalf's better than Claypool. But my thing with Claypool is Claypool you can easily like take out the game. Metcalf, you can take him out the game. If you get physical with Metcalf, you can knock him off his game. But I'm not real fearful of them. I think they're okay. They're not real great route runners. I think the other guy on Pittsburgh is better than Claypool. Randy, Sterling, Rice, Larry. Now, Devontae, if Devontae keep doing what he's doing, Devontae's going to be in my top 25, maybe top 20. I like Devontae. Santana was all right. Santana, I never really was. I was a Reggie Wayne guy more than Santana. I thought Reggie Wayne was better than Santana. Santana was just more athletic. Julio's like in my top. I forgot where I got Julio. Julio's like in the 30-ish. I don't have Julio that high. I never was a Julio fan. That's my brother. He loved Julio. But if you had McNabb and Moss on the same team, they would have won. They would have won so many chips because Randy Moss' temperament to me fits Donovan McNabb more than T.O.'s. T.O.'s temperament would have been better suited playing with Michael Vick. If T.O. played with Michael Vick or Brett Favre or Tom Brady, his temperament would have been a lot better. No, Peter Warrick's problem was he played in Cincinnati. That messed him up. And then I don't know how his work ethic was. Who would have stopped Moss? Randy Moss. Randy would have stopped Randy. Nobody could stop Randy Moss at all. Randy was a problem. He said T.O. would have still been whiny. I'm telling you, T.O. always was whiny to me. I never was a T.O. fan. Everybody loved T.O. I was opposite. Everybody used to say, man, Sean Taylor better than Ed Reed. I was like, nah, I'll take Ed Reed. Ed Reed was a problem. Sean Taylor was raw, but Ed Reed was my guy. Ed Reed was my guy. Oh man, Anquan Bolden was a beast. Anquan Bolden was dog. Anquan Bolden was a matchup nightmare. He was a physical receiver. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. Yeah, I got Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce in my top 10. Isaac Bruce in my top 10. Torrey Holt, he's damn near there too, man. Torrey Holt was a problem. I guess it's too hot. What's my top linebackers? I don't know, man. There's so many linebackers. Ray Lewis is number 1. Number 2, I would go number 2, I would go either Mike Singletary or Dick Butkus. I got Jack Lambert, and I think I got I forgot the other guy. I gotta sit down and look. No, T.O. could run routes. No, T.O. could run routes. He wasn't just worried about his athleticism, but T.O. could actually run routes. But my top linebackers, I probably would say Ray Lewis, Ray Lewis, Dick Butkus, Jack Lambert, Mike Singletary, Henry Carson, excuse me. Yeah, man, he was a problem. Anquan was he played quarterback at Florida State, and he played other positions. Yeah, Jason Taylor was a DN / outside backer. Hold on. Let's see something. JJ was more stronger and stuff, but I think TJ is more fundamentally sound. I got TJ over JJ. Nah, I ain't finna get on no big pimpin' set. Nah. Not at all. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I hit you guys up later. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what y'all hear, no JD. JD, what are you talking about? Chance. What up, Chance? What are you talking about? No HD, sir, what? If McNabb played with Moss, McNabb played with Moss, that would have been historic. Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell. Oh, that would have been historic. That would have been unfair. Randy Moss would have took the top off of everybody. The NFC would have been easy for them. No, you got your hand over your head because you know. Because T.O. would have been better with Michael Vick. If T.O. would have got with Michael Vick or Brett Favre, he would have been better. Their temperaments would have been better. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you love what you hear, go to the description box. Hit that link to my Cash App. You can donate whatever your heart's desire. You guys can also super chat or you can leave a super thanks next time. Thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Deezy.